Hi, hello, welcome back. I am Val and welcome. I have our cat Sam here who is about to act a fool. I already know, but I didn't want to leave her by herself, so she's just gonna hang out with me. All right, welcome back. So today's reading is going to be on how you can make the best of the situation that you're in right now. Whatever it is, whether it's life, career, love, whatever it is, we're gonna pull some cards and see how you can make the best out of the situation that you're in right now and maybe get a feel of a solution, okay? So I've got the cards to show the situation, the challenge, and the solution. I've got the lesson and I've got the guidance, okay? So get cuddled up, okay? Get a glass of water as I have mine here. Get your pet and let's do this. Do you wanna say hi, Sam? You wanna show your face? Come say hi. Come say hi, Sam. This is Sammy. Oh, thanks for letting me hold you. Okay, I'll let you go. All right, so already I was feeling maybe an energy of being alone or feeling alone and not wanting to feel alone. I only got that because, you know, of Sam and me taking Sam out, but maybe you've been feeling that way as well. Also, is there anything else? Something about releasing tension. This could be in the body or physical tension between you and another person. Yeah. Okay, so let's begin. Alrighty. So I really enjoy starting with the lesson. So that's what we're going to start with today. The lesson that the situation, the circumstance that you're in right now is trying to teach. Okay. So we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I love it. I love it already. Okay, courage. I love it already. Awesome. Okay, and we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can always expect it from myself. I love this card. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can always expect it from myself. I love this so much. A lot of purple here. So this purple correlates to the crown. And okay, there's something about this deep purple, this dark, deep purple. I want to search it up, so give me a second. So again, the color purple is correlating to the crown, which is about your spirituality, spiritual development. It can also talk about your intuition, and it's also connected to, again, just the spirit realm, meditating, inner vision, guidance, receiving this crown, guidance from the crown. Okay, so that is awesome. You could be in a situation where you're finding it really hard to build the courage to share your truth, finding the courage to maybe detach from situations that don't feel authentic and honest to you. Okay, so let's begin. We're starting with this situation. So we have the masculine. Masculine. Okay, so the situation, the masculine, we have luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius, and then we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Okay, so let's talk about the situation. This could be a love situation, but I'm gonna keep it quite broad, or so that we can touch other topics as well. So with the masculine here, this could tell me that there's a masculine presence around you that you've been having, that you could be having tension with, that you could be trying to find the courage to be honest with, and it's been really difficult. It's been really hard. I'm seeing that what you're not seeing is that luck is on your side with the situation, and that there is an ending, there is a settlement, or there is a leveling of the situation at hand. This masculine, you could have children with this person as well. This masculine can also be indicative of the masculine energy, as in yin and yang, or the feminine and masculine, this duality, this dual, I was going to say Duolingo, that's kind of funny. But this masculine energy could be indicative of you being out of balance with this energy and feeling the need to always be on go, go, go action mode. Even with the Sagittarius energy here, I feel like the Sagittarius sign is personally, I don't know why, but I feel like it's a very masculine sign, very fiery. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, to be specific. You could be dealing with somebody who was dishonest, right? And there is some sort of truth coming out into the situation. There is some sort of truth here. I feel like, one second, let me see. So it kind of looks like you are wanting to go after or go towards this masculine energy, but you are fearful of rejection, fearful that things are not going to work out. Okay. You're having trouble expressing your truth to this person, is what I'm feeling. I'm gonna pull another one. Energy. Okay, so we have creation and resistance. Okay. Okay. Creation and resistance. So there's a lot of things happening here, like really a lot of things. But it feels like this masculine energy, it feels like it's actually inside of you. I don't think this is a second party, but you can apply it if that's what it is for you. But it feels like it's this masculine energy of go, 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 do, do, do. Continue wanting to move so much that you've become resistant to creation. Okay? It's like this energy of needing to get things done without purpose, needing to get things done just because, is almost a blockage, oddly enough. In love, it also feels like if this is a person, they could be you could be holding on so tight to an idea or vision that you have together that it's actually preventing you from creating something with somebody else. But there is some sort of truth that has not been spoken between the two of you. Okay, there's some sort of truth here. And there could be some sort of inner truth here. Maybe asking you, if this is like you and your own energy, asking, okay, why do I feel the need to constantly be moving? Why do I feel the need to constantly be doing something? What am I trying to prove, if anything at all? And why do I need to prove this about myself? You have nothing to prove to anybody. Okay? So here is the challenge. We have nourishment. This is such a beautiful card. Nourishment. So putting the 7 over the 7. 6, 7. So there's growth, there's progress here, but a lack of nourishment. This definitely feels like an imbalance of feminine and masculine energy within the body. It feels like there's no time to settle and let myself be nourished by love, nourished by, I'm getting tranquility, nourished by nature, nourished by good food. I'm just always in the go, go, go mindset that I have no time to allow myself to feel, to be present, to create. I'm in productivity mode. I'm in sacral energy right now, sacral root energy. And I need to be in the heart and the crown. You know, I need to bring balance. I need to balance out. Okay, for the challenge, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. I'm telling you, y'all, I don't see these cards beforehand. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah. Full moon in Pisces, which we just had. This is something that is occurring, that is happening very soon, like now. This is everything that we're talking about, discussing right now, is all occurring right now. There's a need to fuel yourself with the spiritual. It's like you're, oh my gosh, I've never got this meaning of this card before. I usually think of it a little bit differently, but now I'm seeing it as you are too much in the physical, you are too much in practicality, that you're resisting creation. You're so caught up in the earthly, you're so caught up. You could be so caught up in your job, so caught up in a relationship, so caught up in trying to manifest or trying to grow your physical and earthly desires, that you're forgetting a huge part of you in the spiritual, right? I feel like a lot of us kind of forget or don't acknowledge this presence that lives within us, the spiritual body that lives within us, and we only focus on the vessel. We focus on perfecting the vessel, making ourselves look good, and we don't consider what is going on inside of us. Yeah. We have for the challenge, stepping out of your comfort zone. Yeah, it feels like you are you're needing to, and again with this dark purple, okay, that gradient, the depth of your knowledge, the depth of your spiritual body, getting in tune with the spiritual body, feeling everything that spirit is trying to do to connect and show you. Because I 100% believe you don't get all this purple and blue without spirit already trying to show you something, and you could just be ignoring it, is what I'm feeling. Step out of your comfort zone. If somebody is always the one to make the first move, maybe it's time for you to make the first move. It's time for you to be honest about, oddly enough, I'm getting honest about the spiritual, honest about what the spirit, what the universe has been telling and showing you. It's time for you to recognize the truth in what you are receiving and honoring that truth. There's a fear here, and I see it, and you know, I don't know what it is though, but there's a fear that you are trying to conquer, and you have all the tools to conquer. There is recognize this fear, look at it, okay, write it down, look at it face to face. Honor this fear. It's just trying to show something. It's just trying to show you something. Treat this fear like a friend. Okay? I'm hearing don't run away from it. As scary as you may feel, don't run away from it. Something about this fear changing the course of your cycle, of the current cycle that you've been on. It feels like a fear of rejection, a fear of stepping out, a fear of stepping out of line. Like when you were a kid and you're standing in line and you step out of line and you get yelled at. That's what it feels like. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what it feels like. Okay, and here are the solutions, okay? Gratitude. Oh yes. Look how beautiful. Gratitude. Oh. I'm getting a card that didn't show up in this yet. It's the New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. You being in a giving, gracious energy is going to heal something inside of you. Okay? I'm hearing that you could be a naturally giving person, or that you tend to block off giving, especially when you feel like you've given too much because of this some situations you've been in where you've given too much and it's backfired on you. And I feel like that this is a childhood wound that you're being asked to heal. And again, connecting with nature, because sometimes it's hard to find the beauty in life, but I almost feel like you can always find something beautiful about nature. You can always go outside and be like, wow, I'm just so gracious for being alive right now and being able to feel. Starting a gratitude journal could be very helpful for you. Matter of fact, I challenge you just for 3 days to do a gratitude journal and see how you feel. It might not make the biggest difference in the world, but it can help you step by step, day by day, little by little, starting to feel this energy of love enter your life again, if that's been something that you've been struggling with. Okay? We have meditate and contemplate. And you know what's so funny? It's the new moon in Pisces and full moon in Pisces. You are going through beautiful cycle of change right now. Yep. And I just want to take a second to just, embrace the space that we're sharing right now, and give you that little, I see you. I don't know. I really love your energy. You could be a Pisces, but I also feel like this full moon in Pisces was very impactful for you, and you probably don't even realize it right now. I also feel like new moon in Pisces time, which is going to be in February, is going to be also this maybe the closing of the cycle or the completion of the cycle. So that is a 6-month period, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 5-6 months period of transformation that you're going through. Meditate and contemplate, right? Do both the healing work and the productive work. Finding balance. It's all about balance and what is right for you. What's right for me may not be right for you. So I can't even sit here and tell you do this, that, and the third, because it might not work, right? It's finding what is best for you. Meditate and contemplate. There's something that wants to be brought into the light. There's something that this full moon in Pisces has been trying to illuminate inside of you. But getting back into the spiritual, getting back, maybe starting to get in this energy. Pisces energy is that high priestess, that intuitive nature that is already yours by divine design, right? Getting in tune with the spiritual structure of life that is life, that we don't have to run around to seek and find, that I can just step outside and experience spirituality, that it is not something I need to read books to find out about, that it is just constantly here surrounding me. Even just by sitting in my body, I'm connected. Okay? Stop forgetting that you are connected. Stop replacing yourself, or stop disconnecting yourself from spirit, the divine, and your human self. No, we are all one, okay? We are all one. Don't forget that, okay? All right. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. You're being called to honesty. You're being called to let go of the doubt and fear and show the world who you really are. Be the star of your story. Be the star of the environment you are in. I talked to my friend earlier today about self-belief and believing in ourselves, and why is it so difficult to believe in ourselves. It's like I don't know when it began for us, but we're so doubtful in our abilities and what we can do. Why? But everybody tells you, believe in yourself. Why is it so hard to believe in ourselves? To believe that I can be honest and I can be whoever I am and be accepted. Our environment has shown us time and time again that that's difficult, and it's like shut us down. But that's what life is about, is our uniqueness. It's about being authentic and being honest, which is so hard for us to do. Ask yourself, why is it so hard for me? Find out for yourself where this began. Find out for yourself why do I find it difficult to be honest? Why do I find it difficult to be authentically me? Why am I trying to act like, be like, fall in line to what society has created, to fall in line to what everybody else is doing? Why? Find that out for yourself. Dig deep within. Ask yourself these questions. Again, I have these self-discovery guides that can really assist you in just the unraveling of who you are and who you are becoming, okay? Your solution is being authentic, being gracious to yourself and the people around you, and the spirit around you, the spirit that surrounds you constantly, that will never leave, even if you don't acknowledge it. Even if you don't acknowledge that you are a spiritual person, a spiritual being having human experiences, you are still a spiritual being with human experiences, even if you don't care to realize and acknowledge it, okay? You're being called back to spirit. You're being called to start somewhere, okay? Even if that's just sitting down with yourself one day, 1 second, letting those thoughts race, let them go, let them run wild. It's hard. Meditation is difficult in the beginning, right? It's hard to kind of zen out your mind. Even now, I've been doing this for, like, meditating for a minute now, and I still find myself like, oh, it's not working today. I can't do it today, because it can be very difficult. But you have to remember that who you are is not actually who you are, is what just came in my head. Like me, like really like amped up, like you are not actually who you think you are. But that's only because when you think about it, the large majority of the definitions that we give ourselves are just products of our environment. They really are. When I truly strip those away, when I truly strip off everything that I thought I am, I find something else. And maybe it's nothing there. Maybe I don't even know. Maybe I don't even know. But it's my job, it's my responsibility being here to find out for myself, so that I can live the most authentic and fulfilled life here, okay? If you've made it this far, I'm so grateful. Like, you don't understand. Like, I'm just extremely grateful. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the guidance, okay? So the guidance, we're gonna do this one last, actually. I love ending with that. Okay, so the guidance. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What is not aligned with your life right now and that needs to change? What is feeling the most detached and fragmented within you that you almost feel this resistance towards? Maybe it is this masculine energy and realizing, oh my gosh, I really do need to balance this out. I really do need to make time to nourish my body and nourish myself, to nourish my spirit. I really do need this. What can I do? Okay. Soul tribe, call in your tribe. You do not have to do it alone, okay? You are not alone in this journey, okay? And I'm seeing that this is going to make you so happy when you release the negativity, when you release what is no longer aligning with your spirit, with your vessel. You are going to find a lot of peace and happiness, and at the same time call in your soul family, call in like-minded people, call in the people who are true, honest, who are courageous, just as you are. You have this inner strength, right? Oh my gosh, there's a... Anyways, there's this, I forgot where I heard it from. This did not just come from the dome. But it was, there's no challenge comes without a solution. No difficulty, no hardship, no challenge comes without a way to solve it, okay? So understand and know that you have this inner strength. You have the courage to conquer giants, okay? Yeah, okay. Discernment, follow your intuition. This card came out last reading. Very strong here. Very strong, follow your intuition, toning down the noise of the outside world and listening to and hear, toning down what is going on outside of you and understanding that in here is trying to tell you something. There's something far more greater, far more important brewing up inside of you that needs to be unleashed, that you could be preventing right now due to the outside views, the outside world, whether that's religious, political, environmental, the concerns, everything that's going on in the world. You've been so attentive to that and not attentive to here. And you're inside, your body is screaming at you. Screaming, like for real, that there needs to be change. This was for another reading, but your guardian angels, connecting with your guardian angels, you might be wanting to start doing that, okay? Next card. Heaven's messages. Your loved ones in heaven want you to know that they are safe, protected, and reunited with family and friends. So this was just a message for whoever needed to hear it, okay? Your loved ones in heaven want you to know that they are safe, protected, and reunited with family and friends. Last reading, I talked about the stairwell to heaven, or something about the stairwell to, something about the stairwell to heaven, and it's kind of funny because this is literally the staircase to heaven right here. But that's just a message of comfort for somebody who needed to hear it. I also do see again this highlighting of the crown chakra, connecting, meditating, connecting with nature as well is probably one of the easiest ways that we can connect with spirit, I feel. Or just like sitting down with self is also another easy way, but again, that could be really difficult for some people to just sit down with themselves. So nature, go out into nature. If you feel alone, go outside. There's so much going on, you'll find some way to connect. Go, take yourself, run, play. The last message, enlightenment. So scary. 555 on the clock. This is so wild that we're literally talking about spirituality and all this stuff, and enlightenment came up. I never cease to freak myself out with all this. Seriously, I don't see any of these. I don't. Clearly there's something very spiritual about you and maybe your path that maybe you don't recognize yet, and that's okay. No problem. You will. You will. Okay, but you have to allow it to happen. Don't be so closed off because, you know, spirituality has, you know, a reputation or a connotation to it. Forget about it. Find out what is real and go towards it. Find out what is true to you and go towards it. Okay, I'm also getting just the stigma of spirituality is coming up into my head. That's a whole nother video, but it's like Spirituality is so much more than what we've made it out to be. It's so frustrating sometimes. It's way more than crystals, as useful as they are. It's way more than meditation and yoga. It's about connecting to the human self, to the self, the connection between self and the spirit body. Okay? Connecting to the world around you is spiritual. Connecting and being aware of your life path and life journey. Living life is spiritual. We don't have to do anything extra about it or make it more than it has to be. It just is. Clearly there's some sort of path that you're on leading you towards, whether it is enlightenment or whether it is a higher level consciousness. You are in ascension mode right now, and if that's scary to you, don't let it be scary to you, because none of this is scary. It's not scary. It is just life. And somewhere along the lines, or yes, somewhere along the way, we've tried to shut it down and turn it into so many things that it's not. We have religions fighting over one another, fighting each other. We have people separating ourselves and fighting one another, taking who we truly are away from us. You're being called back to spirit. I want to read this card to you. Enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self and expands into a greater awareness of the self within the universe. You are now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connecting with what you cannot see. Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey. Have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience that there is a plan unfolding. The sky's the limit. This card represents enlightenment and signals that you are entering in a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for the greater good, for most certainly they are. Why am I getting emotional? I pray that you find your truth. I pray that you see who you are and who you have been created to be. This is a journey that I am on right now, and it's been remarkable. It's been exhausting. It's been draining. It's been exciting. It's been everything. It's been everything. And I pray that, somebody can see this who's on the journey and find a way to connect beyond what they can see and beyond what they can currently feel of their situation. Understand that you've been created for so much more, and that you can and most certainly will be able to achieve what you have set out to do. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. Put your heart and put your soul into it and continue to move forward. Okay? Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let anybody convince you of your sanity or that you don't know the path that you've decided to walk. Stand in your truth, stand in your power. Understand the truth of who you are. Ignite that flame, that passion, and listen to the divine. Listen to yourself, listen to your spirit. Of course, take the advice of other people, but ultimately, listen to yourself, listen to the heart, listen to the mind, listen to the higher self. The combination between the heart and the mind can move mountains. I didn't make that up. I heard it from somewhere. But when you move with that heart and that mind, when you move together, it's incredible. Call in help. call on your higher power, whatever you call it, whatever is the name that you're comfortable calling it. I really call it a million things. I call it God, I call it the universe, I call it the divine, I call it spirit, I call it everything, okay? Because everything is everything, and everything is beautiful. And that's on a song too. But I'm so grateful for you to have been here. I know this reading was extra lengthy, but I just pray that, you know, somebody can watch this and really connect. That's my biggest desire for these videos and these readings, is for you to connect. I'm so grateful for you to be here, and you're on this journey with me. You get to follow this journey with me and watch as I develop into a more great, profound healer, teacher, guide, lover, human, spirit, and everything in between. I pray that you see me and realize that you're just looking at yourself in another body. Because at the end of the day, we're all mirrors. We're all mirroring one another in a positive way and a negative way sometimes, you know? You gotta remember that. I'm so grateful again. And yes, follow me on Instagram at beyondquartz, and check out my self-discovery guides and all the fun stuff I have at beyondquartz.com, which is going through a revamping right now. I am on TikTok at Idiot Mantra, but I haven't been on there for a while because I really want to speak more. TikTok be 60 seconds long, and I'm like, dang, I can't really speak, like, dang. But yes, I need to bring TikTok to here. I need my audience to be here, because it's very small here and quaint. Anyways, again, so much love and so much light and darkness, because you can't have one without the other. Okay, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe and share, and I will see you next time, my beautiful precious loves.